Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to 2025 Topps Pro Debut Baseball. Full case. Pick your team break. Glad to have everybody with us here today at Roper's Rips. Getting started a little early style break. This is an unorthodox time for us, but happy to do it nonetheless before NFL football kicks off for everybody. I know you're probably in the heat of your division and playoff races and fantasy football. So this was the time that the group voted on today. Devin Holder, what's up? Will this be on YouTube? Yeah, it'll be on YouTube after the fact, though. We live stream on Facebook. I do upload the replays onto YouTube. So if you want to watch live, though, right here on Facebook is the spot. Before we get started, we do have a duck race to decide for a few teams here. This is going to be for the Mets, the Reds, and the Marlins. Mets, Reds, Marlins. Oh, we've got Rick Lehman in the 1 stall, Jeffrey Warren in the 2 lane, Rick Lehman in the 3 stall, Jeff Warren in the 4 lane, Wayne Brimley in the 5 and 6 stalls, 7 lane Zachary Will, 8 lane Randy Shoemaker, 9 stall Jeffrey Warren, and then outside post, lane number 10, it's going to be Randy Shoemaker. We got our number set on 10. We got our clock on 30 for really no apparent reason. Let's send them to the pond. All right, we're going to need to move this case aside for just a second, give us a little more room here so everybody can watch the race. All right. Wicked Witch of the West is out there. Larry David. There he is in the 2 stall. He can be fast for an old guy, I'll tell you what. Let's send these ducks off in 3, 2, 1. Pew! Mets, Reds, Marlins. On the line here, Rick Lehman trying to jump off to an early lead. Jeffrey Warren dueling it out with him. They're beak and beak there in the early goings in this one. There you go. Lay off a little bit. Save those wings up for the end, Rick. That's smart. This is anybody's race. They're all jumbled up there. 3 winners, three ducks going to take it to the podium and draft teams. Look at Randy Shoemaker. Just like a bat out of Hades up there. Randy Shoemaker is going to have the first pick. Take it to a photo finish. Randy Shoemaker, first pick. Jeffrey Warren, second pick. Rick, third pick. Okay, so Randy, Jeffrey, and Rick. Randy, if you're in the house, it's your pick between the Mets, the Reds, and the Marlins. If any of you aren't here, we'll give you teams in the order that they were listed in the duck race. So, Randy, if you're in here, take your pick. If not, we'll give you, again, there you go, Mets. Randy's in the house. Jeff, are you in here, man? Jeffrey Warren? Give him just a second to make his pick. Not, we'll auto draft for him. Reds for Jeff Warren. Jeffrey Warren with those Reds. The big red machine. Which means that Rick Lehman will take those Miami Marlins. Congratulations to our winners there. All right, let's go through our team owner list. Say what's up to everybody before we get started today. I'll go over a couple quick things before the break. Diamondbacks in this one going to be the coach, Wayne Brimley. That's his team. Atlanta Braves, Josh Thompson has his squad as well with the Atlanta Braves for Josh Thompson. Baltimore Orioles is Dalton Thompson. Red Sox, Jeffrey Warren. The Cubbies, Chicago Cubs going to Todd Moore. Other side of the Windy City with those Chicago White Sox is going to be Benjamin Honey in this one. The big red machine. Cincinnati Reds going to Jeffrey Warren. Cleveland Guardians is Adam Medeiros. Tapping them. Colorado Rockies going to Erie in this one. Detroit Tigers is Joe Papil. Houston Astros, Brian Simmons. Kansas City Royals, Aaron Shiltnick. Los Angeles Angels, Erie. The Dodgers is Randy Shoemaker. Taking it down to South Beach with the Miami Marlins is Rick Lehman. The Brew Crew, Milwaukee Brewers is going to be Jeffrey Warren. The Minnesota Twins is Randy Shoemaker. New York Mets, Randy Shoemaker. New York Yankees, Kim Charleston. The Oakland Athletics is going to be Jeffrey Warren. The Phillies, Philadelphia Phillies, is Benjamin Honey in this one. The Buccos, the Pittsburgh Pirates with Paul Skeens. I don't think Paul Skeens is in this one, but they do have Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin in the house. Number 1 prospect in baseball last time I checked. Going to Kim Charleston, Pirates to Kim Charleston. Those Friars, the San Diego Padres is Dalton Thompson. San Francisco Giants is Brian Pence. Seattle Mariners is Randy Shoemaker. Cardinals, Josh Woods. Tampa Bay Rays, Dalton Thompson. The Texas Rangers is Devin Holder. Toronto Blue Jays, Kim Charleston. And those Washington Nationals is going to be Randy Shoemaker. So this is a product that consists of minor league baseball players. For the sake of this one, there's 200 plus minor leaguers on this. Now, I know a lot of the guys, a lot of the teams. Tough to keep up with which team everybody is on. So we're not going to pause the break to look up every player on every team. So I will rely on you guys and girls to know your team checklists, know who's going where, for your own teams. In this product, all the chrome, we'll put all the chrome out. We'll sort that. I'm talking about as far as base cards goes. All the chrome will go to the team. Paper base will be divided up into 30 spots. You'll get a stack of paper base. It could be from any team, but you'll get all of your chrome base, and then of course all the hits go to the individual teams as well. Blow my nose really quick. This weather change back and forth is killing me. I've been out of town in North Carolina. My wife's grandmother passed away. So I was back for the funeral this weekend. Just got back late last night. So paper base will divvy up 30 equal ways to the 30 different teams. And chrome base will actually go through that and sort it. I have to kind of look each team up as I go, but that's okay. We want to make sure you get your chrome to the right team. Other than that, I just need everybody to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old gym hands. Let's get it on. Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now. Shake and break. Papa Fresh Case is in the building, y'all. All right. Look at that fully. That's how we like it. Second 4 boxes coming out now. Empty style. All right. Let's get these bad boys lined up. Put some stands up here for all these hits we're going to hit. I appreciate that, Rick Lehman. Thank you very much, my friend. She was 90 years old, so she lived a long, good life, All right. First box. 4 autograph cards per box coming out of here. Travis Bazzana there on the cover. He was the number 1 pick for those Guardians. Collect top baseball prospects from all levels of minor league baseball. We'll get 6 packs, 24 cards per pack. Somebody trying to get in the group right now. Let them in. Let them in. All right. First box coming at you. So we'll flip through, as you know, because the base is going 30 equal ways. We'll just flip through the paper base. We'll go through the chrome and the hits. Keep things moving. We got a lot of cards to get through here in this break. Empty box a lot. There are so many parallels. And, of course, 32 autographs. I'm telling you what, we'll see some stacks in this one. You will see some stacks. Yeah, I know. Same here, Rick. All right. Well, I won't go extensively through all these, but I will give you a look here at the stock. Same thing. It's very similar to Series 1, Series 2, Update Series Baseball. So we'll go to the hits. Pull the chrome out here. Jose Fernandez, Cole Messina, Sam Antonacci, Brooks Brannon, Xander Muth, and Brody Breck. Again, I will rely on you guys and girls to know who you got on your squad. Some of these people we will know, but some of them we won't. Romeo Sanabria for the Missions there. San Antonio Mission, 66 of 199 for Sanabria. How about P.J. Morlando? That's the Miami Marlins right there. Rick Lehman. Brady House in here. He's with the Rochester Red Wings. How about a George Lombard Jr.? 4 of 125 on the short print. Lombard Jr. is a New York Yankee. I do know that. Kim Charleston. And how about a Ty Sutasini autograph? He's with the Cubs. Ty Sutasini. Good luck, Randy. 50 of 199 for Todd Moore taking our first autograph. Nice hit for Todd Moore. Again, lots of numbered hits, lots of autographs to go around in this one. I'll tell you what, this is a I don't want to say it's slept on because it's becoming a really popular product. But maybe overlooked by some collectors. Very similar feel to Bowman, except it's full on prospects. There are a few like what they call, oh, this is a thick card right here. We might be getting a patch right off the bat. Patch auto. Spencer Nivens for the River Bandits. You got Luke Keyshaw, Hagen Smith, Nick McLean, Luis Baez, and Kelvin Hidalgo. All right, Braden Montgomery. There, the last card. Dalton Rushing, ballpark promos. That's an LA Dodgers card. Let's flip this. I think we got a patch auto coming already. How about Termarr Johnson showing up? Termarr Johnson, I do believe, isn't Termarr with the Pittsburgh Pirates? Aren't the Grasshoppers a Pirates organization? Termarr Johnson, Greensboro Grasshoppers. Somebody going to have to look that one up for me. I want to say, though, that's the Pirates. Let's look it up. I will pause for a hit like this just to make sure we got it right. Most of these guys I'm like 90% sure on, but yeah, that's the Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh Pirates. I think Kim's got them, right? Yeah, Kim Charleston. Very nice hit, Kim. That's a heck of a way to start out the break. It's got a little color in there, too. 48 of 150. I'm going to get you a different top loader. This one got some like gunk in it or something. On it, I meant. I don't like those oodles and doodles and crap getting on our top loaders. I'm like OCD about it. Termarr. I've been to Grasshoppers games. I went to school in Greensboro, to college, at Guilford College there. In Greensboro, so I've definitely been to a few Thirsty Thursdays to see the Grasshoppers in my day. Pirates, Kim Charleston. That's cool. If the chat can help me out with some of these, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. All right, Luis Morales, Nick Montgomery, Levi Sterling, Ethan Anderson, and Kellen Lindsey and Juan Flores. Travis Sakura, that's the Nationals, I do believe. Don't quote me on any of these guys we're pulling out of here, but I'll do my best. All right. So we have Cedric Vargas, Yohandy Morales, Hyung Chun Christian Moore, Jeremy Cabrera, Chase Burns. Yohandy Vargas, Bryce Eldridge on League Elites there. He's with the Giants, I do believe. Charlie Condon is with the Rockies. Rockies, Airy Giants, Brian Pence. How about Colby Thomas? Las Vegas Aviators. Pacific Coast League right there. Colby Thomas. We got a really nice one coming up next. 10/99. Check this out. To 150. Blue Wave for the Woo Sox. That's going to be Jeffrey Waring as those Boston Red Sox and Roman Anthony. Definitely one of the big chases in this product. 54 of 150. Blue Wave. Roman Anthony is on the board. Let's go. Colby Thomas as well. All right. So we've got Esteban Gonzalez, Jesus Mate for the Brewers right there. Number 1 international signing this year. Caleb Durbin, Drew Beam, Dante Nori, and Carson Benj. All right. Get some hits coming up here. It's Jason Churio. How about Chase DeLauder with the insert there? James Tibbs III. James Tibbs III for the Emeralds. Y'all help me out. James Tibbs III. Giants, right? 80 of 150 right there. Don't quote me on that, but maybe the Giants. Slade Caldwell for the D-backs. 174 of 199 right there for Slade. And Sean Keys. That's the Blue Jays. Kim Charleston with the Sean Keys autograph. Hey, I bet you are. I bet you are, Rick. I know you love the Red Sox. This is a fun product. Actually, I'll be 100% honest with you. It's one of my favorites of the year. I just love the abundance of the autographs, the color, the hits. Let's move our autos over here. Actually, let's just keep most of the board autographs. Would be the easiest thing to do since there's 32 of them. We'll put a few flavorful ones of numbered hits up there, like if we hit our Roman Anthony, for example. Cam Caminiti, J.D. Dix, Robert Calez, Kyle Till, Griff Overall, and Christopher Familia. Jacob Cozart on top. How about a gold? Goldie! You're all Perez. You're all Perez for the Cannonballers. Cannonballers. Kannapolis Cannonballers. I think the Kannapolis is the White Sox. White Sox have a ton. If it's a North Carolina team, besides the Grasshoppers, chances are it might. The Asheville Tourists or the Astros. Kannapolis is the White Sox. He was originally a Dodger, but got traded. It actually says that right there. You're always traded from the Dodgers to the White Sox. Just 2 weeks after appearing in the All-Star Futures game. That's 48 of 50 right there. White Sox. Benjamin Honey taking that one. Kevin Hidalgo for the Grizzlies. Fresno Grizzlies. I do believe that's the Rockies again. Don't quote me on any of these. I'm just giving you my best guess. How about the Red Sox coming up big here? That's a Hagen Smith. Insert White Sox. Brooks Brannon. That's 48 of 99. Brooks Brannon coming on the board for the Red Sox. Devin knows his squads, I can tell. He knows his prospects. Kevin Hidalgo. All right. Box number 1 in the books. Let's take it on down to box number 2. If you enjoy this product, we will have 3 more chances this week for some eBay cheapies for the people. One hobby box auctions with teams starting at $4.99 each. One of them ends tonight, 8:02 p.m. Eastern, auction start. Then we'll have Tuesday and Sunday night this week, empty box. Also, we'll have one box in our Black Friday specials as well. So, actually 4 more chances in. 3 times on eBay and once in our Black Friday specials. Oh, that's awesome, Devin. That's awesome. Rick. I feel you, man. All right. Ronnie Hernandez. Yolfrin Castillo, Ivan Luciano, Travis Segura, Jack Penny, and Jeremy Rodriguez. All right. How about an Ashedri Vargas? That was number 34 of 75 on the short print. He plays for the Sky Carp. Is that the Rangers, maybe? Vargas. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. I'm hesitant to throw these names out there. Just know if I call a name out and I look up on the checklist later and it's not right, don't be surprised about it. You know what I mean? I hate to call a name out and then the person not get the card. So I'm just doing my best educated guesses right here. Bryce Eldridge. How about Ryan Waldschmidt over here for the Rawhide? That one is numbered 11 of 75. A couple short prints to 75. Here's the 199. We have a Luke Adams for the Timber Rattlers. Luke Adams. Y'all help me out here with Luke. I think he's with the Brewers. Somebody double check that for me. Luke Adams. If it is the Brewers, that would be Jeff Warren. The Timber Rattlers, Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. I don't know my Wisconsin squads like that. Devin Holder says not the Rangers. Okay. Who is the Sky Carp? Okay. Beloit Sky Carp. Well, it says on the back of the card. Oh, that was 2023. Slotted 17th among Rangers farmhands by Baseball America. I'll have to look up Ashedri Vargas and double check that one. All right. I will go through these individually and double and triple check them for you. Don't worry. Cam Smith, fun product, but a lot of different teams, you know, not just our 30 traditional teams. Cam Smith, George Lombard Jr., Jack Caglione, Colin Houck, Charlie Condon, and Carson Williams. All right, coming to $2.99 here. Boston Barrow for the Cyclones. Brooklyn Cyclones, $2.29 of $2.99 there for Barrow. Jared Serna. Oh, Casey Cook, 86 of 99. Hub City, Aiden Miller right here. Casey Cook, 86 of 99. Hub City Spartanburgers. Casey Cook to 99. Nice hit. All right. Next pack. Cook is with the Rangers. Hub City. He's from North Carolina, too. Jumped up to number 24 on the Rangers prospect list already this year. Might be even higher at this point. Ryan Waldschmidt, Boston Bateman, Dakota Jordan, Gage Miller, Aiden Smith, Caleb Boniver. And I also want to caution y'all, these minor leaguers get traded around a lot, too. So it's not like this product could have been printed and they could have gotten traded afterwards. It's going to go to the team who's on the card, just so everybody knows that. Just in case there's any confusion there, I want to clear it up. Jason Cheerio, that's Jackson's brother. Lynchburg Hillcats there. PJ Morlando plays for the Hammerheads. Those Marlins Got all the the fish mascots. 27 of 150 Jupiter Hammerheads. Jacob Cozart and Nick Montgomery. Season ticket holder, huh? Nice. Very nice. We have the Knoxville Smokies, or Tennessee Smokies in here in Knoxville. Thyron Lorenzo, Thomas White, Brandon Sproat, Dylan Dreeland, Eddie Renders, and Aiden Miller on our chrome hits there. We're going to have drafted Bryce Rayner insert. Tigers. Leo DeVries for the Padres. Robert Calez is 26 of 150. I do believe the Grizzlies is the Rockies. 26 of 150. And George Owoka. Next pack. Lisbel Diaz, Trey Savage. He's already doing things in the playoffs for those Blue Jays. Kavares Terrace, Lazaro Montes, Luis Almeida, and Seaver King. Okay, so they got some legend players. Legend. Alex Gordon here. Wichita Wranglers, Alex Gordon. Yoendry Vargas for the Dodgers. Randy Shoemaker taking that hit. Riku Nishida for the Barons. Birmingham Barons. I know that one because Michael Jordan played for those Barons. This is Chicago White Sox. 17 of 199 for Benjamin Honey on the Nishida. And on the back, Ivan Luciano. Arizona Diamondbacks. The coach, Wayne Bremley, taking some ink here. Ivan Luciano. Yeah, Michael Jordan, the most famous Birmingham Baron ever. Even all the great baseball players that have came through that organization. Not as many lately, but they got some good ones now after that trade with the Red Sox when they sent Garrett Crochet over. They got Braden Montgomery, Kyle Till, and a few other guys. So they've got a few right now. Theo Gillen, Demetrio Crisantes, Billy Amick, Blake Wright, Samuel Basallo, and Nate Nankill. Give it the flip. Walker Janik for the Asheville Tourists. That's the Houston Astros. I do believe Brian Simmons. 84 of 199. Don't hold me binding to anything. Carson Benj. Nick McLean on the X-Fractor there. How about Chase Burns for the Reds and Jeffrey Warren? And our last hit, Blake Mitchell for the River Bandits there. Blake Mitchell. River Bandits, Inc. Blake Mitchell with the Royals? Maybe. I know a lot of these guys from Bowman Chrome. It's just, there's over 200 players in this. It's a lot. If you're looking for our next Pick Your Team breaks, those are going to be coming up on Tuesday. I'll have a price preview out for you tomorrow. We're going to do a case of hobby of the new 2025 Topps Update series. Except we're going to break it up into 2 half cases. Yo, Ari, what's up, man? Hey, we got some nice cards so far, for sure, Ari. You're not too late. We're only 2 boxes in. We're going to split it up into 2 half cases. Half case Pick Your Team break number 1 and number 2 of the Topps Update series. That'll drop on Tuesday. You can buy into both breaks if you want. If you just want to hop in one of them or grab different teams throughout number 1 and 2, be my guest to however you want to do it. And we'll drop those. They'll drop simultaneously in the same thread on Tuesday at 12. Again, price preview tomorrow. It'll give us something to work on filling out through the Thanksgiving holiday week. Empty box. I'm not going to load you down or anything. And then the following week, Allen and Ginner comes out. We'll have cases of that for you as well. Got a big release month coming up in December. Allen and Ginter, Topps Chrome Update, Cosmic Chrome, Archives, Heritage High Number, all within a few weeks. Whoa, buddy. We got some orange, I do believe. Bernard Moon, Ben Hess, Eric Hernandez, Travis Honeyman, Nathan Flewelling, and Jay Bashir there on our Chrome hits. Ballpark promos, it's Walker Jenkins for the Twins and Randy Shoemaker. I think we got orange coming here. Check it out. Ural Perez, 12 of 25. Orange mini diamond action. Let's go. Kannapolis Cannonballers. That's the White Sox, I do believe. 12 of 25. Benjamin Honey, I think, takes that one. Nathan Flewelling, Tampa Bay Rays. Dalton Thompson, he's a young, good prospect, man. Flewelling, 176 of 199. Very nice hit right there, man. Nathan Flewelling going up on the board for Dalton. Man, we got to 25 over here. Ural Perez. Boom. To 25, baby. That's what we like to see. Told you there are a lot of hits that come out of this stuff. Braden Taylor, Ryan Campos, Nick Morabito, Joshua Kuroda Grauer, James Tibbs III, and Alexander Albertus. Of course, I know you guys and girls are up on your game when it comes to cards, and you wouldn't be here if you didn't know this was a fun product, good product, bountiful product. Josue DePaula, L.A. Dodgers, Randy Shoemaker. Watch out for that kid. His swing is like a mix of King Griffey Jr. and Yordan Alvarez or something like that, maybe. Cole Emerson. It's going to be an autograph, a nice one right here for the Seattle Mariners, Randy Shoemaker, the Aqua Sox. 79 of 150. Almost positive he's still with those Mariners. Almost. The key word there. Cole Emerson, nice one. Gonna be a pretty solid major leaguer, I'd say. More orange action. Let's go. Let's go. Eduardo Tate, Jared Sundstrom, Matt Shaw, Trey Morgan, Kyle DeBarge, and Chase Harlan is our Chrome in this pack. All right. Dylan Head. We got Hagen Smith. It's going to be a nice card. Hagen Smith. We got an orange autograph coming, y'all. Hagen Smith. 139 of 175. And check it out. Nick Montgomery for the Braves and Josh Thompson. Cheapest spot in the break. Nick Montgomery, 3 of 25. Wow. SEL Braves, Nick Montgomery. Orange. Super short print autograph. Come on, Josh Thompson. Dyron Lorenzo there. And Aiden Miller. I love a little orange action. It gets me giddy. Boom. Orange refractor. True orange as well. That's it. Josh Thompson. We've got Alex Clemmy, Agustin Ramirez, Jacob Cozart, Leo DeVries, and P.J. Morlando, Braylon Morrell on our Chrome hits there. There's Jack Caglione on top. How about Jared Sundstrom for the Travelers, Arkansas Travelers? That's the Mariners, I do believe. I know who Cal Riley played for coming up. 123 of 199 right there. Jared Sundstrom, Mariners, Randy Shoemaker taking that one. Travis Honeyman. Christian Campbell there for the Red Sox and Jeffrey Warren. How about Kavares Tears? Big-time prospect for those San Diego Padres. Dalton Thompson, 79 of 99 on the green wave. Braylon Payne. Dalton, I thought you'd like this. I know how much you like Bowman Chrome and prospecting. Did the Royals hit? Yeah, the Royals did hit. You got one autograph from Blake Mitchell already. Maybe another hit too, Aaron. So you're already on the board, my friend. But hey, we're only on the third box right now, so we're not even close to the halfway point. You're on the board, Aaron. All right. A lot of people hit. I mean, we've got this stack of parallels to go with all the autographs on the board. That's the good thing about this product. It spreads it out. Tatsutasini, Bryce Eldridge, Fenwick Trimble, Kalen Culpepper, John Spikerman, and Yoelen Cespedes. Last break, and I don't know if that's going to happen for us again. We only had one duplicate player autograph. We had 31 unique autographs from different players in the full case player break we did earlier this week. There's Nick Mitchell. But a little Marvin Alcantara for the Red Sox and Jeffrey Warren, 15 of 299. Christian Moore, that's the Angels and Airy, if I'm not mistaken. How about Walker Jenkins on the board for the Minnesota Twins and Randy Shoemaker? John Spikerman for the Threshers, 41 of 125. Clearwater Threshers right there. I'm not sure about his team, John Spikerman. And Caleb Durbin for the Sounds, Nashville Sounds. That's just up the road here. 296 of 299 for Caleb Durbin. Not 100% on Durbin either. John Spikerman. My son going wild back there. He's a wild man. I didn't expect. How about Pablo Guerrero, Vladimir Restituyo, Cash Mayfield, George Walkout, Jason Cheerio, and Rodney Green. X-Fractor for Ramon Ramirez. Kansas City Royals going to Aaron Schildnick. And Dylan Head for the Hammerheads. Dylan Head. Very nice. 22 of 175. I think the Hammerheads, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure that's the Marlins. He came over via trade at some point. Colt Emerson. If it is, the Marlins would be Rick Lehman there on that one. Jupiter Hammerheads. All right, box number 3 in the books. Number 4 coming at you. 4 more autographs on the way. Is it the Thrashers or the Threshers? It's the Threshers, yeah. Clearwater Threshers. I wonder if they pronounce it Thrashers. They spell it with an E. What's a thresher? Empty box. What is a thresher? Got that box nice and broken down for the recycling, guys. All right, saving them some time. Shedry Vargas, Yohandy Morales, Hyung Chen Chase Burns, Kyle Till, and Griff Overall. It's like a shark. That makes sense. So we have Carlos Beltran for the Spokane Indians. Spokane Indians, Carlos Beltran. Walker Jenkins for the Minnesota Twins. Boston Barrow, 185 of 199 for the Cyclones. Brooklyn Cyclones there. Boston Barrow. And Carson Williams on the ink here for the Biscuits. Carson Williams. This is the Rays, right? I don't know who the Biscuits are, but I know Carson Williams, and I'm almost positive he's a Tampa Bay Ray. If that's the case, that would be Dalton Thompson. Biscuits, Montgomery Biscuits. Walker Jenkins, Kareem Diaw, Jonathan Santucci, Josh Caron, I'm not exactly sure 100% how to pronounce his name, Dylan Head, and Cody Freeman. But Luis Almeida, the Baltimore Orioles, and Dalton Thompson is getting on a little roll here. 207 of 299. We got Josue De Pala, and 96 of 299 for Charlie Soto. Mighty Muscles, the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. Not 100% on that one. Somebody can maybe help us in the chat. Charlie Soto, the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. Next pack. All right, we got Cam Caminiti, J.D. Dix, Robert Calez, Christopher Familia, Max Clark, and Carson DeMartini. Got a little Slade Caldwell action here. Slade Caldwell for the D-backs and Wayne Brimley. That one's 86 of 175. Got Luis Baez on the insert. That's Max Clark in the back. Just a base card. Fort Myers is the Twins. Thank you, Devin, hooking it up for me. My wingman over there. Let's go. Glad to have you in the group, Devin. Really am, brother. Brody Hopkins, Ty Pete, Caden Kendall, Andrew Painter, Cole Carrick, and Travis Sakura. Jose Fernandez. How about Colby Thomas? We got some more orange coming too. Las Vegas Aviators, Colby Thomas. Check it out. Emiliano Teodoro, 1 of 25. First off the print line for the Rough Riders. Let's go. See with the Rangers? 1 of 25, Emiliano Teodoro, Franklin Arias. Frisco Rough Riders. Yeah, Texas Rangers. Look, Devin had already answered. That's it, Dev. Rangers are solid in this stuff, aren't they? Got lots of orange out here, don't we? Orange is coming out like crazy today. I like it. Emiliano Teodoro, Malcolm Moore, Marvin Alcantara, Roman Anthony, Cole Fontenelle, and Blake Mitchell. Cole Fontenelle's girlfriend got in her break one time. When his Bowman product came out, he got in his player break. Walker Jenkins for the Minnesota Twins. Kellen Culpepper over here. How about Drew Beam for the Royals? 136 of 150. True blue team color match for Aaron Shildnick. Nice hit, Aaron. And Caleb Bonham. That's a nice autograph. They got high hopes for him and that White Sox organization. 57 of 199. The refractors, edges, and corners are usually really solid. Some of the foil corners, as you know from already from Topps products, they can be a little banged up, you know. But those refractors are pretty sturdy. All right, last pack here, and we're halfway home. Having a good day. Griffin Burkholder, Ronnie Hernandez, Yolfrin Castillo, Jack Penny, Jeremy Rodriguez, and Gage Miller. Esteban Mejia, Hub City Spartanburgers. 177 of 199. How about a Pablo Guerrero there for the Hub City Spartanburgers as well? That's the Rangers, right, Devin? That's you again. And Cole Emerson for the Mariners and Randy Shoemaker. And Rodney Green. Rodney Green for the Ports. Stockton Ports. Not sure on that one. Rodney Green. These last couple cards top loaded up, and we'll take it on to box number 5. It's going to be a busy sorting week through the holidays, I can tell you that. Between the player break and this one, you're going to have a lot of cards to sort. Because everything ships where Ropers rips, unlike many of the breakers you might encounter out there. Of course, in this one, you know all the paper base will be split evenly. The chrome base will go to each team, and of course, hits go to the team. You imagine trying to sort every single one of the paper base of the minor league affiliates? That would take me days. I had to think long and hard about how to do this one. Uh-oh. PSA 10. Not Emiliano Teodo, Malcolm Moore, Marvin Alcantara, Max Clark, Carson DeMartini, and Roman Anthony on our chrome there. We got Cooper Pratt. Yoelin Cespedes, Red Sox. Once again, Jeffrey Warren having a good day with those Red Sox, 60 of 125. And how about a Cole Mathis? Cubbies getting on the board. Todd Moore with the Cole Mathis autograph. Nice hit, Todd. Cespedes. This kid right here can play. Red Sox got some players in this, I'm telling you. They're loaded. Especially with the big three. Roman Anthony, Marcelo Mayer, Christian Campbell, all in the product. On top of guys like Cespedes. And more. They're loaded. Griffin Burkholder, Ronnie Hernandez, Yulfren Castillo, Cole Carrig, Travis Sakura, and Jack Penny on a chrome there. Michael Arroyo for the Aqua Sox. It's the Mariners, I do believe, 75 of 199 for Randy Shoemaker. Welbin Francisca. And on the back, Kavaris Tears with the autograph. That's a nice one right there. Padres, Dalton Thompson, have a day. Kavaris Tears. 178 of 299 on the perp. Let's go. Look for big things out of Kavaris. Walker Jenkins, Kadeem Diao, Jonathan Santucci, Cole Fontenelle, Blake Mitchell, and Josh Caron. Josh Caron. Caron has a little bit of ring to it. Tink Kent's over there. Guess he's still with the Cardinals. Josh Woods. Boston Bateman for the Padres. And guess who? Dalton Thompson. 74 of 299. Jose Fernandez and Travis Honeyman there on the bases. The base cards. Boston Bateman. What a great name. What a great sports name. All right. Ivan Luciano, Ryan Waldschmidt, Boston Bateman, Jeremy Rodriguez, Gage Miller, and Aiden Smith. Go through our base here. And how about a Thomas White? He's with the Beloy Skycarp. I think that's the Marlins. He was a big-time kid. Probably maybe the best pitcher in this year's Bowman class. Rick Lehman has the Marlins. Jared Thomas from the Grizzlies. Fresno Grizzlies right there for Jared Thomas. That one's 108 of 150. There's Nick Kurtz. He's been hiding out from us. I want to see some Nick Kurtz ink today. Brody Hopkins, Ty Pete, Caden Kendall, Dylan Head, Cody Freeman, and Andrew Painter. Brandon Phillips for the Bisons. Brandon Phillips. Carson Benj over here. Leo DeVries. Lake Elsinore Storm right there for DeVries. Trey Savage. That's going to be a good hit in this product. Blue Jays. Kim Charleston taking the Savage. Again, already some playoff success for Trey. And on the back, how about a Jonathan Long? So Trey Savage, 88/99 for the Blue Jays. Jonathan Long, up the road here, the Tennessee Smokies, Knoxville Smokies. They are the Chicago Cubs affiliate. Todd Moore with the Jonathan Long, 98/199. Jonathan Long ink. Nice hit, Todd. Trey Savage sneaking in there. Last pack here of box number 5. And we got another thick boy coming. Another patch auto, 2 in 1 case. Let's go. Dakota Jordan, Lisbel Diaz, Trey Savage, Caleb Bonner, Lazaro Montez, and Luis Almeida. All right. How about a Jackson Ferris? Jackson Ferris for the Drillers. Tulsa Drillers, 149/175 on the Ferris there. Somebody might have to help me out with the Tulsa Drillers organization. Asbel Gonzalez. Demore Pena for those Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins, that's going to be Randy Shoemaker. Bryce Eldridge, and let's flip this bad boy over. Blake Mitchell, bam, look at that patch. Sick patch, man. Columbia Fireflies, Blake Mitchell. Bryce Eldridge is the insert there. Check this out. Blake Mitchell, Columbia Fireflies. That's the Kansas City Royals, right? Columbia Fireflies. Yeah, Kansas City Royals, Blake Mitchell. Know the player, don't know the team. Aaron Childick, let's go, brother. That's a sick one. 13/250 right there. Nice patch, my man. Put him up here with Tamar. Very nice. This Jackson Ferris as well. Appreciate everybody hanging out early morning style with me. I know a lot of you probably watching this on the replay. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, come join us on Facebook. It's where the action goes down live. It's where all these pick your team breaks drop, where you can always get the price previews, the schedule, and all that good stuff of what we got coming up next. If you want to get in some pro debut, we got a one hobby empty box. We got a one hobby box auction ended on eBay, 8:02 p.m. Eastern. The Diamondbacks start things off. Teams go off alphabetically in 2-minute intervals from there. All 30 teams. Teams starting at just $4.99. Go get your squads for the low on a one hobby boxer. Chiefly for the people tonight. Ooh, gold. Eric Hernandez, Eduardo Tate, Jared Sundstrom, Kyle DeBarge, Chase Harlan, and Kalen Culpepper. Got some gold action coming here. First up, Victor Rodriguez for the Quakes. He's a big-time Dodgers prospect. This kid can play. Randy Shoemaker, 120/299. Probably worth a few bucks right there. Hang on to that guy. Just a base for Cespedes. Jason Churio, Jackson's brother. And the Cardinals, get yourself our Ryan Campos gold mini diamond, 12/50. Maybe a couple little print lines going across there. Nice hit nonetheless for Josh Woods and those Cardinals on the gold mini diamond. And on the back, Cody Freeman. Cody Freeman. The Rough Riders, Frisco Rough Riders. Cody Freeman. Let's go. Did we say Frisco's at the Rangers? I wonder if he's related to Tyler. Yeah, the Rangers. Another one for Devin Holder. Rangers are a good squad to have in this, aren't they? The top layer's got something like on the side. It wouldn't look good for presentation. Rangers are loaded in this stuff. And we haven't even pulled the biggest Rangers yet, though. Sebastian Walcott, obviously, one we'd love to see come out of here. Nick Morabito, Alex Clemmie, Agustin Ramirez, PJ Morlando, and Braylon Morrell, and George Wolko also. Carson DeMartini on top of our base stack there. To 150. How about Walker Jenkins? True blue foil. Wind surge. Walker Jenkins, Minnesota Twins. Randy Shoemaker cashing in. 13 of 150. Colt Emerson. And then how about an Alex Clemmie here? Alex Clemmie for the Nationals. Randy Shoemaker once again. Good little pack right there for Randy Shoemaker. Let's go, Randy. Another one of our newer members here at Roper's Rips that we're glad to have. New faces joining our old faces. And when I say old, I mean, hey, we got some old guys now, like me. The old man group over here. Matt Shaw, Ty Suthasini, Bryce Eldridge, John Spikerman, Yoel Cespedes, and Joshua Kuroda Grauer. All right. Coming up next, how about a Kyle Henley for the Tortugas? Daytona Tortugas, 69 of 175. Is that the Cincinnati Reds? Maybe. Taking a guess there. Be Jeffrey Warren if it is the Reds. Carter Matheson. Tyron Lorenzo over here on the insert. And Roman Anthony base. Daytona Tortugas. Next back. Ooh, I do see some short print green. Jacob Cozart, Pablo Guerrero, Vladimir Restituyo, Jason Churio, Rodney Green, and there's Sebastian Walcott. Conjured him up, I believe. All right, Christian Campbell for the Red Sox and Jeffrey Warren. Chase Burns for the Reds. 7 of 99. One of the biggest pitching prospect arms in baseball. Jeffrey Warren, 7 of 99 on the green short print. There's Travis Bazzana, number 1 pick. He battled some injuries this year, but I think you'll see Travis Bazzana up in the league sooner rather than later. We got Fenwick Trimble, Braden Taylor, Ryan Campos, James Tibbs III, Alexander Albertus, and Leo DeVries. Charlie Condon for the Rockies and Erie on the drafted. We got Xavier Isaac insert here. I believe that's the Rays and Dalton, if I'm not mistaken. Slade Caldwell for those Arizona Diamondbacks and the coach, Wayne Bremley. And on the bat, Casey Cook, Hub City. Slade Caldwell, 30 of 75. This Casey Cook, the Spartanburgers, 102 of 199. Casey Cook on the autograph. Casey Cook, Hub City Spartanburgers. I'm drawing a blank. I know we've had them already. All right. Cash Mayfield there for the Pods. Boston Bard, Franklin Arias, Cobb Hightower, Chase Doliner, and Henry Ramos. Little flip for Spencer Nivens, River Bandits. Quad Cities River Bandits, 206 of 299. Unless he got traded, I know Spencer Nivens was with the Royals. So that would go to Aaron Shildnick if that's the case. Sam Antonacci. Vladimir Restitullo on the X-Fractor right here for the Nashville Sounds. Samuel Basallo. He is with the Orioles. Dalton Thompson. And how about another Cody Freeman over here? Cody Freeman. Duplicate. Well, not a duplicate. We did hit an autograph of him down here at the bottom, though. Cody Freeman for the Rough Riders. Frisco Rough Riders. The Rangers, right? 78 of 150 for those loaded Rangers. Cody Freeman ink. Boom. Second Cody Freeman. We haven't had a lot of duplicate autographs, but there's one. But we hit a base of him earlier, so a couple Codys on the board. It's a lot of Codys. All right. Box 7 coming at you. Appreciate everybody who's hung out early morning style for this rip. Mid-morning, we'll call it. Fun product, man. Empty box. Wish I could have got more full cases at a reasonable price, you know. Okay, Samuel Basallo's on the back. There. Turned upside down, his chrome was Yvonne Luciano, Ryan Waldschmidt, Boston Bateman, Aiden Smith, and Caleb Bonnemer. Kelvin Hidalgo. Blake Mitchell, once again, he's hot today. River Bandits. Blake Mitchell, 199 of 199. Book in for Aaron Shildnick and the Royals right there. Cam Kemenitti. Samuel Basallo. How about Trey Morgan for the Biscuits? Trey Morgan. This is Tampa Bay Rays, I'm pretty sure. Montgomery Biscuits. Dalton Thompson. And a Jackson Ferris for the Drillers. Jackson Ferris. Another young Jackson. Making a name for himself. A lot of good young Jacksons. As the back of that card was saying. Jackson Holiday. Jackson Merrill. Jackson Cherio. Get these base off here. And inserts. Make some room. Pablo Guerrero on top. Jack Caglione. We need to see some numbered hits of Cags. Daron Lorenzo, Thomas White, Dylan Dreeling, Eddie Renders, and Aiden Miller. We had some big hits late in the last break, so let's see if we can do it again. Colson Montgomery. Ethan Anderson, autograph. Baltimore Orioles, I'm pretty sure. Dalton Thompson. Iron Birds, yeah, Aberdeen Iron Birds. That's the Orioles. I know more of these teams than I thought I did. I know more of these guys than I thought I did. One day, now that they're doing all this pro debut every year, a couple years from now, I'm going to know them all the minor league teams and everything. One of my party tricks is that I can name all the professional teams from all the sports in alphabetical order. I've done so much sorting through the years, I can just rattle them off in alphabetical order. Dakota Jordan, Lisbel Diaz, Treya Savage, Lazaro Montes, Luis Almeida, and Seaver King. Yeah, Jason Churio. Insert. Light little pack right there, wasn't it? Travis Bazana. Brandon Sproat. Theo Gillen. Demetrio Crisantes, Blake Wright, Nate Nankill, and Travis Honeyman there on our chromes. Brody Hopkins for the Hot Rods. Bowling Green Hot Rods. Brody Hopkins. Modesto. So Modesto is the nut. Is this? I want to make a guess, but is Brody Hopkins with the Mariners, maybe? We'll have to look it up. Bowling Green Hot Rods. Don't quote me on the Mariners. I just noticed that he played for Modesto before that, which is the Nuts. Cal Raleigh played there. I'm just not sure if he's still with the Mariners organization or not, unless they have multiple teams in Modesto, maybe. Cliff Lee could also be an option. Cliff Lee there for the Buffalo Bisons. P.J. Morlando insert. Leo DeVries. Kyle Till. That's the White Sox. Charlotte Knights, again, a lot of White Sox affiliates in North Carolina. Kyle Till, 16 of 150, Blue Wave. Carter Johnson. Kyle Till, I mentioned this earlier, but he was one of the big-time prospects that came over. Hot Rods are the Rays. Okay, there we go. I wasn't so sure about that one. Appreciate the help, Devin. Kyle Till, one of those big-time prospects along with Braden Montgomery and more that came over to the White Sox in that big trade for Garrett Crochet to the Red Sox. Brody Hopkins. All right, we got Kavaris Tears, Cam Smith, George Lombard Jr., Colin Houck, Charlie Condon, and Carson Williams. How about a little Matt Shaw action over here for the Cubbies? Todd Moore. Nice one, Todd. 007. James Bond of 175. 007 of 175. Andrew Painter. Here's Jack Caglione on the insert. Cags. And Boston Bateman. 58 of 99 on the green wave for the Padres. And Dalton Thompson. How about a Kellen Lindsey autograph for the Dodgers? Let's go. 9 of 199 for Kellen Lindsey. These shortstops and players like that are guys you want to hang on to. Kellen Lindsey. Dodgers, Randy Shoemaker. With the nice Kellen Lindsey ink. We'll take that, Randy. He's young too, right? Born 2005. So he just turned 20 in September. Matt Shaw. Dodgers just keep them coming. Gosh, we got a big stack of parallels spread out around all the people in this break. Tell you what. Well, I mean, they go to the teams, you know what I mean? It's a lot of hits. Should be everybody walking with a little something in this one, you know. Billy Amick, Bernard Moon, Ben Hess, Nathan Fluelle, and Jay Bashirs, and Trey Morgan. Johnny Varmello for the Modesto Nuts. Now that is the Mariners. Randy Shoemaker taking that one. Christian Campbell on the insert for the Red Sox. And last but not least in this pack, how about an Emiliano Teodo for the Rough Riders, 25 of 99 on the green short print. A little white speck right there. See if I can get it off. I don't know if it's on the card. No, I got it off. Use the microfiber there. Emiliano Teodo. It's the Rangers, right? 25 of 99. Another one for Devin Holder. Have a break, man. Have a break, Devin. All right, down to our last box. See if we can get a little last box magic. Been an awesome break. A lot of nice hits to go around. See if we can do it one more time. Do appreciate everybody joining up, man. This has been a fun one. Nice quick fill. Solid break to go with it. Hope you'll join us on Tuesday for some Topps update series action. We're dropping a full case, split up into 2 half cases simultaneously. You can grab your team in both for the full case, or you can just grab your team in one of the half cases. You can split it up however you want. Price preview will be out tomorrow for that one. Got some good prices for you. Fenwick Trimble, Braden Taylor, Ryan Campos, Yoelen Cespedes, Joshua Kuroda Grauer, and James Tibbs the third. All right. to 150. How about a Tyron Lorenzo for the Whitecaps here? The Whitecaps. 95 of 150. Is he still with the Dodgers? He was once upon a time. Buster Posey, Jack Caglione. Cole Emerson here. He's been on the board a few times. 27 of 199 for the Mariners and Randy Shoemaker. And in the back, gold ink, baby, the Aviators. Joshua Kuroda-Grauer. There we go. Las Vegas Aviators. Joshua Kuroda-Grauer on the gold full. That is the Oakland A's. Oakland A's with the gold. A's, Jeffrey Warren with the nice hit. Let's go, Jeff. I couldn't remember on Grauer. Cole Emerson to 199. And Lorenzo. Whitecaps are the Tigers. Okay. All right. Let me get a couple more sleeves that I grabbed over here. Running through them in this break. That's what I like to see. That means we've hit a lot of nice cards. This a piece of a card, maybe. All right. Got Cash Mayfield, Boston Bard, Franklin Arias, Rodney Green, Sebastian Walcott, and Cobb Hightower. I don't want this break to end. I just wanted to keep going and going and going. Demore Pena for the Minnesota Twins, 67 of 199 for Randy Shoemaker. Travis Bazzana, the number 1 pick. And how about a Levi Sterling autograph for the Pirates, 18 of 199 for Kim Charleston. Checking in with those Pirates and Levi Sterling. Nice one, Kim. All right, 4 more packs to go. Hang around at the end. We'll get a recap. Go back through all of our hits. Uh-oh. We got some more orange. Nick Morabito, Alex Clemmy, Agustin Ramirez, Alexander Albertus, Leo DeVries, and P.J. Morlando on the chrome. So we've got Kellen Lindsey, another Dodgers hit there. Kellen Lindsey, 195 of 299 for Randy Shoemaker. What's this going to be? Ural Perez, let's go. Ural Perez, 18 of 25, super short print. Kannapolis Cannonballers. I believe that's the White Sox, right? Roman Anthony for the Red Sox. We've had them before, right? Kannapolis Cannonballers. White Sox. Let's double check since it's a super short print. Yeah, White Sox. White Sox are loaded. I did notice they had a lot of hits. Benjamin Honey with the orange. Ural Perez. Let's go, brother. That's a sick one right there, my man. Orange refractor. A couple orange in here. Today I have one. Kellen Lindsey. Purple. Gold. Purple foil. Carter Johnson. Travis Bazzana. Marcelo Mayer. Chase Dollander. Henry Ramos and Braden Montgomery. How about a Chandler Simpson? Boston Barrow. Boston Bateman. The Boston's coming out. And that's for the Padres and Dalton Thompson on the Boston Bateman. That one is numbered 35 of 75 on the short print. Jonah Tong in the back. He's a big-time pitcher. All right, 2 more packs to go. Let's put a cherry on top. Jacob Cozart, Pablo Guerrero, Vladimir Aristituyo, Braylon Morrell, George Walkow, and Jason Cheerio. J. Weatherholt, St. Louis Cardinals, Josh Woods, Marcelo Mayer for those Red Sox, and Jeffrey Warren. How about another Emiliano Teodo, 87 of 150. He's been a popular name in this break, hasn't he? And for the Modesto Nuts, big Tom Mariners prospect right here. Nice hit for Randy Shoemaker on the Ty Pete autograph. Ty Pete. Let's go. All right, we got one more pack here. Spread a little more love. Let's go. Last pack of the night, or the day. Eduardo Quintero, Rico Nishida, Slade Caldwell, Zaire Hope, Kevin McGonigal, and Tyson Lewis. About a Spencer Nivens here for the River Bandits. Quad City River Bandits, 107 of 175 there for Nivens. Carson Rucker on the parallel right there. And in the back, on the back, Jared Thomas for the Grizzlies. That's Roman Anthony on the insert. Jared Thomas, 33 of 99 on the short print. Good looking card. Jared Thomas. Fresno Grizzlies. Is that the Rockies? I believe they're up in Fresno. Yeah, Rockies. So the Rockies getting one on the board to end the break here. Airy with the Jared Thomas. Did Jared Thomas come out twice? Nice one, Airy. And the Spencer Nivens. Hang tight. Let me clear off the board of these base cards, and we'll go back through and get a recap. We got a lot of parallels over here, folks. A lot of parallels. All right. So on our X-Fractors, you just saw this Carson Rucker, Johnny Formello, Vladimir Restituyo, Demore Pena, Pablo Guerrero, Ramon Ramirez, Nick McLean, and Kelvin Hidalgo. All right, numbered hits. We got a lot of them right here. Spencer Nivens, Emiliano Teodo, Boston Bateman, Kellen Lindsey, Demore Pena, Tyron Lorenzo, Colt Emerson, Matt Shaw, Boston Bateman, Brody Hopkins, Kyle Till, Blake Mitchell, Trey Morgan for the LSU National Championship with Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz, Spencer Nivens, Slade Caldwell, Chase Burns, Kyle Henley, Walker Jenkins. Some gold action right here for Ryan Campos, Victor Rodriguez, Jackson Ferris, Tregus Savage. We're going to have Jared Thomas, Boston Bateman, Michael Arroyo, Yoelen Cespedes, Esteban Mejia, Drew Beam, Emiliano Teodo, Slade Caldwell, Luis Almeida, Boston Barrow, and Marvin Alcantara. Another stack. John Spikerman, Jared Sundstrom, Tavares Tears, Hagen Smith. Ural Perez, he was hot today. He had orange auto and refractor. 2 orange hits for Ural Perez. Very nice. Walker Janik, Riku Nishida, Robert Calez, PJ Morlando, Boston Barrow, Eshedri Vargas, Ryan Waldschmidt. Ural Perez also had a gold, did he? Gosh, what a day for Perez and those cannonballers, man. Colby Thomas, James Tibbs III, Slade Caldwell, Romeo Sanabria, and George Lombard Jr. Rounding out some of the parallels there. On the board, we had a Ty Pete autograph. Ethan Anderson. Jackson Ferris. How about Cody Freeman? A couple of autographs here for Cody Freeman. It's him twice. Cole Mathis. That was the base Cody Freeman and the blue Cody Freeman. Cole Mathis. Rodney Green. Carson Williams. Ivan Luciano. There's a Roman Anthony blue wave for the Red Sox. Nice hit. More autos. Emiliano Teodo. Alex Clemmy. Kavara Stairs. Caleb Bonnemer. Charlie Soto. Dylan Head. Ty Suthasini. Jared Thomas. Casey Cook. Caleb Durbin. Blake Mitchell. And Brooks Brannon. Levi Sterling. Kellen Lindsey. Jonathan Long. Nathan Flewelling. And Casey Cook. Orange ink for Ural Perez. How about gold for Joshua Kuroda Grauer? Another orange autograph for Nick Montgomery. Luke Adams. And Sean Keys. And last but not least, how about a couple patch autographs? Oh, we did have a Colt Emerson autograph as well. How about Blake Mitchell and Termarr Johnson? Blake Mitchell to 250, Termarr Johnson to 150 on the patch autographs. Big time hits right there. All right, everybody. That's that for today's break. Do appreciate you joining us for this early matinee style rip. Had a great time breaking with everybody today. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. We'll work on getting these shipped out for you this week. Should have them out around midweek or so, at the latest. Anybody needs anything between now and then, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, I'm always here to help you. And any questions, hope you'll join us this coming Tuesday for some Topps Update Series action. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great day. Hope your fantasy football teams come through for you today. For now, peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.